started recording. See, yesterday we have seen at least how to create a portrait. Again, I'm going to take little theory, Windows key or MS Paint. Today I'm going with graphical representation for easy understanding. Suppose, see, everybody know this is a cluster. Yesterday also I told. If I ask you a question, what is a cluster? What is it, ma? Anyone can respond. What is a cluster?
Group of nodes.
CLUSTL. Cluster is nothing but set of nodes. Very simple answer.
Notes.
Set of nodes. Your nodes may be master node may be there, worker node may be there. Leave it. Very simple answer is set of nodes or group of nodes. After that, I explained something. What is a namespace? Or agree with me? Namespace. What I said for namespace? What is namespace? A cluster inside a cluster is nothing but a namespace. A cluster inside a cluster inside a cluster. See, by default, how many namespaces are available with response? Four. By default, four namespaces. If you want to see the namespaces, what is the command? Anyone respond? The command I'm expecting. Kubectl kubectl
Get and
get get ns namespace get ns. We can able to see all the namespaces. If I want to see my cluster details, our cluster contain how many nodes? For that, what is the command? kubectl get nodes. Is it okay for you? Get by using get nodes, we can able to see our cluster size. Cluster size in the sense how many nodes are available. One control plane, other workers we can able to see. See, yesterday we created one pod ma. By using which command we created pod, Monica? I want to create a pod. What is the command we used yesterday? kubectl run pod name, pod name. It is the hyphen image is equal to simply image name. Is it okay for you? Like that, we can work with. This is the imperative approach. Industry never use imperative approach. Industry uses declarative approach. Declarative approach. You may ask me, what it contains the declarative approach is nothing but .yaml files. .yml files, according to Kubernetes terminology, we are calling as manifest files. In Kubernetes, we are calling as manifest files. Is it okay for you? Now I am going to write one simple manifest file. I am getting from Kubernetes document only. I am not writing. You can very easily understanding for that. Even we can write manually, but very complex for each and everyone if you want to write it. Maybe maybe hardly 10 lines are there. If you go for deployment, maybe 30 plus lines are there. Those lines no need to remember. If you are having that much of good memory, that is good. But everybody not possible to remember all those lines, and also structure is also little bit complex. I hope everybody know .yaml syntax. .yaml. In YAML syntax, key colon value represent. Whatever, wherever, key colon space value. Very simple term you need to understand. Key colon space value. Here, double quotation is option. Double quotation is option. Sometimes you may see in our code also somewhere double quotation they may provide. Even if you remove also it will work. I'll show you simply. See till now clear? I said right. By default, how many namespaces? I'm taking another look and feel. This is namespace one. Like that. We can think like this. We can create multiple namespaces now. Even I don't know how much limit. Never ask. They never ask how many namespaces, max namespaces. If you want it, we can check it through internet also. See, like this, we can create multiple namespaces. Multiple namespaces. See, very simple answer. What is namespace? A namespace is a logical group. Technical definition they given what I said. A cluster inside a cluster is nothing but a namespace. One meaning, one way of terminology. Another terminology, a namespace is nothing but a logical group. A logical group. This namespace is isolated with this namespace. This namespace. This namespace. Till now clear, right? Till now, yesterday I explained. Is it okay for you? Tomorrow we are going to work with one is the pod, second one is we may go with service concept. For this, what I am trying to do in the sense, I think someone is trying to enter. See here, we can able to see our things right now. First time is check it. Who is trying to connect? Shiva. Krishna. Yes, Shiva, good evening. Right. Now observe
Yes,
carefully. Now observe carefully. See now. According to k8s terminology, if I do like this, it represents a part, just like egg shape. Are you able to see? It represents a part. They given like that. We can understand different way. That is not a problem. Is the part. Part contain what? Very simple answer. Part contain very simple way container. Container. What container contain? Container contain an application. Are you agree with me? Container having not only application, hardware is there, OS is there, resources are there, dependencies are there, configurations are there, many things are there. Very simple terminology. Container contain application. Application. See that rectangular box is nothing but container. That oval shape box is nothing but pod. Is it okay for you? See, what is pod? A pod is nothing but atomic, atomic unit, unit, unit of scheduling. This is the standard definition. What is pod is nothing but atomic unit of scheduling. Is it okay for you? Everybody know what is cluster, what is namespace, just now at least even pod, pod contain containers, pod contain containers actually. See, here I took one container. If you want it, you can create one more container also. See, here also one more container. Here also one more container. Generally, 98% times one container only pod will contain. Some situations we may go with multiple containers. Is the see according to pod terminology. See single container pod. Single container pod. Second one is sidecar container pod. Container pod. What does it mean? More than one container, any pod contain, we can call it as a sidecar container pod. Sidecar container. Some vehicles are there, maybe extra one, maybe thing we can connect with the extra tire. That is nothing but sidecar. According to scooter technology, they give a like that. Till now clear? Now I am going to enter into their documentation, k8s documentation. Even if possible, you can also open your new tab, there k8s document. K8s document. Kubernetes documentation implemented. Documentation. Within the k8s documentation, our duty is there may give search area, just a pod. Just click on pod and able to see pods in Kubernetes. Pods in Kubernetes. They may give much more theory. If you are interested, you may try to read each and everything. This is very useful for your future examinations or entrance examination. Anyway, as a learner, don't go everything. At least try to understand our requirements. See, I said if any YML file, if any manifest file, again I am giving briefing, one more little thing, Windows here, Notepad. See, in Kubernetes, if you want to work with any manifest, four sections are available. Four sections. Four sections. Number one is API version. Number one is API version. Number two is kind. Number three is metadata. 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 Number four is spec. Spec means specification. See, some We may ask, suppose I may ask my brother or my mother or my father, I want one bike. They may ask specifications, which type of bike you want, like that. In the same way, here API version mandate, kind is mandate, metadata is mandate, and spec specification is mandate. See, some areas one or two lines of code is there, some areas more lines are there. We will take more lines, specification only will take more lines. Remaining hardly will take one or two lines. So now see, you understood, right? API version. See, in Kubernetes, max 4 to 5 versions are there. First version, their API version, colon, I said, right? Space V1. Very beginning, very first version they develop, their API version. Pod belongs to version 1 only. Service belongs to version 1 only. Maybe 6 to 7 objects belongs to version 1. Remaining objects belong to version 2 like that. We'll see those things also. At least you know this line everybody understood, right? First one is the API version. V1. Next, kind. Kind represents you are going to work with which kind of object. Here two things, which kind of object, which kind of resource, both are same terminology. Some people may call it as an object, sometimes we may call it as a resource. K8s resource, K8s objects. Here which kind of object I am going to develop? Pod. Try to understand. Here P must be capital. See, how can I remember? If you observe things regularly, you can easily understand. See API version. See in API after API V is what? Capital. Why? According to left hand side, please observe. First word should be small. Next word first letter should be capital. See, I hope you got the clarity here. Coming to the right side. Coming to the right side. If any word is there, see, this is the default resource, right? Pod must be start with capital. Now metadata. Metadata is the single word. Metadata is the single word. Metadata followed by if any following is the colon. Already colon there, right? There are two spaces. That is not a rule, ma. We can go with one space, we can go with the two space, we can go with four space, we can go with eight space. That is they given for your liberty. But anyway, industry standard, they are going to take two spaces or four spaces. Metadata name. How many of you know the meaning of metadata? Data about data. Data about data. What is data about data? See, this data belongs to this kind. What is the kind here? Pod. See which type of pod you are going to develop. For example, NGINX pod. Already this is the pod for this name. Which name I am going to specify? NGINX pod. This is the metadata. Next, we are going to specify specification. See in the specification spec, there spec. See wherever spec is there, spec belongs to pod. Pod internal things. Pod generally contain what? Containers, right? That's why we're writing CONTAINERS. Containers. Containers, not a single container. I said right. By default, singularly we can take. If you require, you can go with multiple containers. Containers. See, container name, if you want it, we can give that name. Hyphen space name, then colon. Which name? Maybe container one, or maybe NGINX, maybe C1 container one. See, for container, if you want to create, we need an image. Are you agree with me? Without image, anyone can create a container quick response. Even
Yes.
Docker also. Yes or no? Without container, without image, can I create a container? No. Docker run after something at the end, what we may specify? Image name only. That's why here also we can specify image. Which image you want to specify? NGINX. Even if you want it, you can specify latest. I said right. If you don't specify any tag, what is the default tag? Latest only. Latest only. After that, there are also Docker run hyphen name hyphen p. P represents port publishing. P represent port publishing. Here also they are going to specify PORT sports. See which port you are going to specify here within the pod, which within the pod what you may contain containers. That's why container container PORT port. Are understanding? I said right. Each word First letter should be lowercase. Second word first letter should be capital. Container. What is the default container port for NGNX? 80 only. See, I written my way. Same look and feel here is there or not? That's what I am asking. Please try to observe here. Have you seen API version V1 is there? Kind pod is there? Metadata name, what they are taking, NGNX, specification contain what? Containers. That container having just now one image. For that image we are taking one name is NGNX. Image name is NGNX. They took tag version, right? 1.14.2. Then ports, what which port they are taking? Container port. This is the standard procedure. Even in interviewer, sometimes if you are the fresher, they may ask you, do you know how to write skeleton for pod skeleton? Sometimes they're asking. If you feel, they feel you are the fresher. If you are the experienced person, they never ask these things. They may ask real-time questions. Maybe we'll discuss after 10 or 15 days those things. Till now clear? See, I'm copying this one, assume I'm copying. Is it okay for Control C? Control C. By using this, we can create a pod. We can create a pod. But this pod, there is no use of this pod. Pod will create. I can't access outside the scope. I'll tell you the reasons. First, we'll create it. First, we'll create it. Till now, anyone facing any difficulty? Quick response. This was yesterday. I think you didn't attend, right? Am I audible at least?
Yes,
Please.
yeah.
Yeah. Till now, anyone facing any difficulty? Really, if you face difficulty, please interrupt me. That's what I'm asking. Okay, anyway, I'm copy. Now see here, Windows key or CMD. Yesterday, I said, I hope, what about Hemant also you did, right? kubectl,
Yes,
get
sir.
nodes.
Yes.
You can able to see control plane. That means single node cluster. This is the single node cluster. For learning purpose, we are going to use. After 1 week or 10 days, we are going to work with EKS. EKS is maybe you need to pay. Everybody know it. EKS internally creates 54 things it will internally take. 54 services it may internally make use of. Maybe that is the industry standard specification. I will show you how to work with us. Anyway, till now clear, right? Now, for our understanding purpose, I am going to iterate. There, I may create MK or MKDIR, maybe pod demo, pod demos, pod demos. See, I'll take nearly 3 to 4 days regarding pod and service only. If you know very well about how to work with pod and service, remaining things are very simple. Okay. Now CD pod demos. Now notepad. That means pod hyphen example dot YAML or YAML. All these names are your wish. Whatever the name you can take it. There is no standard rule. There what to do? Click on why? There paste it. See, look the indentation. I said somewhere, right? See, 4 sections I said API version, leftmost is there, kind leftmost is there, metadata leftmost is there. See, metadata followed by something is there. That means assume, try to understand, it is the parent, at least who is name is child, right? Name is child. Specification is the parent, containers is the child, again subchild is who? Name. Even for port C, grandchildren. Who is the grandchildren here? Container port. Even if I can show you. Suppose maybe first I may test it, it will work. Second time I may test it, it won't work. First, I'll try for effective way. There, close it, right? First, I'll go with file, save all. I hope what it is taking. This one only our code, right? Good. File, save all. What happened? Cancel. Go to save. Yeah, previous one is asking to save. I don't want that. This is our code only, right? I hope it got saved. Save. Good. Now simply kubectl apply -f. What is the name? Pod. Now hyphen syntax hyphen chk. I am giving like this. We may see it may support. See any spelling mistake? No, right? Anyway, it is not supporting. No worry. Leave it. First, I am going to create it. Will create a content. Pod is created, right? Pod. How can I check? kubectl get pods. See what is our pod name? Just now we use one name. What is the name that we took? Yes. Now HGMS. Now HGMS. What I am going to do? kubectl delete all hyphen r. What I am going to do? I am deleting everything for each understanding purpose. From hereafter only, we are going to work with very new name. Now what shall I do once again? kubectl apply. See, pod is created, right? kubectl get pod. See, ma, PO will work. Try to understand. PODS, POT is working. PODS is working. What does it mean? See, for PODS, alias names, ALIAS, alias name. PO is one alias name, POD one alias name, and PODS. Sometimes you may confuse, I may confuse. Why SR is giving sometimes PO, sometimes POD, sometimes PODS. Either you may give PO, it will work, POD will work, PODS will work. Is it okay for you? Everybody understood, right? Good. Now see, it is running. What is the status? Running. What does it mean? If pod is running means container is also running. Internally container. I think one member may ask me, sir, I want to see the container at least. See, kubectl, describe pod. What is the name of the pod? SJX. See, somewhere you can see the word containers. Are you able to see here? Yes. What is the name of the container? See, there somewhere I specified, right? NGNX. What is the image version? What is the tag version? What is the container ID? In Docker also same look and feel you have seen. Yes or no? Here volume also there. Check it. Somewhere volumes also there. Till now we didn't use any volume. But by default, it will go with one area volumes. It is projected a volume that contains injected data from multiple sources. What is the duty of volume? It can store the data. It can store the data. Now here is very important. Events. How many of you know the meaning of events? Anyone respond? See, generally, students, hey, I want to go and attend one event. Events are nothing but actions. Actions. See, what are the actions here is performing? Here is normal scheduled, 69 seconds, default scheduler. See, successfully assigned default. What is the default? That is the default namespace, nginx to Docker desktop. And also container image already present on mission. That image already there. Created container and started containers. These are the events now. One by one. See, I'm a sports person. I'm a first attending 100 meters running race. Next, after that, 500. After that, 1000. After that, 2000. Directly, if I ask, I want to attend 2000 meters running race, they never permit. Why? Step by step process. In the same way, these are the different events. I may do little change in my code. What happens, you may see. Now, you know Notepad, right? I think already Notepad here is there. I think I'm just one space missing. Is it okay for you? Maybe our feeling is what? Everything correct only. Control yes. Control yes. I may try. What happens, you may see. This one only, right? Yes. It is giving information. If you are really good, you can easily understand. Otherwise, you may think differently. What it is saying? The request is invalid. Patch invalid value. Map metadata colon map. See, sometimes you may not understand also what happening. At least it may giving little clarity somewhere at the end. I already we know that's why we are able to understand it. Here container port it is giving right at least. See, as a common man, not only container port, many things are there. But we know at least after hyphen one space is mandate. Try to remember. After hyphen one space is mandate. Here space is there. No, that's why it is giving error. Now again I may modify. See space. See, you may ask me as a learner, some areas hyphens are there, some areas no hyphens. When do we go for hyphen? When do we go for without hyphen? This is the $1 million question for every person. Even sometimes me also. As a what about superior I understood, but as a common man, very complex. See, whenever, wherever yes is there, try to understand. Containers, codes. What does it mean? We may create more and more and more. Like this same procedure, assume I may copy for control C, assume for our assumption I am giving control V, try to understand. One more name I am going to specify. One more name. Now I am not creating, but I am showing. I'll create it. Maybe here is the busy box. BUSY busy box. What is the image name here? Again, busy box, right? Are understanding? I don't know the version for, that's why I'm giving latest. Is it okay for you? Like that, see, this is list of items. How many items are there? This is one item, this is another item. List. You know the word array or list, group of items. See, I may give little clarity. Again, hobbies. HO, maybe correct or not, I don't know. My hobbies assume according to our what about manifest file, I may specify maybe hobby one, hobby or reading like that. Reading, teaching. We generally go for sleeping. See, this is the way of representing list of items. Are understanding? Whenever you want to work, the multiple times they ask in interview, why they are going to specify hyphen? What does it mean? What is your answer means? Wherever hyphen is there, that meaning is what? List of items that represents a list. That represents a list. Okay, good. Now it is very good. Pod is created, but there is no use of such pod. I said right. Once if I delete the pod, suppose pod is running, try to understand kubectl get pods, already pod is running or not running, right? Unfortunately, if I delete, how can I delete quick response? Kubectl delete po valid, right? What is the pod name? Nginx. After deleting, I realized that I don't want to delete actually, but unfortunately I deleted. I'm asking to you, how can I roll back, ma? Anyone can guide me? It got deleted. How can I regain? Now I'm asking to you, kubectl get parts again. I'm trying to show get PO. See, no resources found in default namespace. There is no way to get back. Till now, we don't know what to do. Is everybody got the clarity? No, Monica, are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Now, for that K8s people, they introduce the concept of controllers now. See, generally for child, who is the controller? Mother is also controller, father is also controller. Are you agree with me? Child may tell, I want to go here, I want to go there. Mother will tell, don't go there. Maybe ghost is there. Father will tell, I'll come evening, we'll go. He will also telling lie. In the same way, at least he is managing the things. Here also, we're having controls. Controllers can manage who? Pod. Our expectation is what? Unfortunately, pod dies. Who is taking care? What is the answer, ma? Who will taking care? Controllers. Only
Controllers.
controls. Now, so many controllers are there. Actually, my intention is don't want to enter into controllers. For our clarity, at least I may show you one control. I may show you, but the power of Kubernetes, for that purpose only I am entering. But today our aim is creating pod, creating service to display on the screen. First we'll see that, then I'll enter into. Then I'll enter it. What is my intention? See, I may go with maybe our opening Visual Studio Code ma. VS Code, you know it, right? VS Code, VS Code. I hope my screen is visible for you, or else I'm in here, right? Very simple way I can enter. What to do? Where is my command prompt? My command prompt. See, my forward dot, you know, right? Everybody knows. See, I'm removing already. This is the existing example, ma. Leave about that. There I'm taking Copilot, open chat. Even you may write anywhere, ma, or chat GPT or maybe Copilot. That is not an issue. See, create a manifest file, a manifest file for for pod and service using ngInx with load balance. I know terminology that I am giving. If you don't know, maybe follow my terms, or you may give different way also that will understand. Anyway, I'm giving very simple statement. Based on that, we'll get perfect example. You will see it. I hope somewhere are able to see at least on my screen. Control A, I am not touching here. Control C, there I am going to place into control A, control. Now try to observe here the first thing. I may do little changes if required. See, in first manifest, this is the manifest ma, this is manifest one, or this is manifest two, like that you can understand. See, this is the separation. This is code belongs to power. This code belongs to service. How can I differentiate? See the word kind one. And one more thing, three hyphens are there. Three hyphens. Is it okay for you? Three hyphens represent beginning. Here, very beginning, three hyphens are there or not? No, right? According to YML rules, three hyphens represent beginning. Three dots represent ending. Till now, have you seen three dots? No. Three hyphens represent beginning. Again, three hyphens represent three dots. Is it okay for you? This is the industry standard. Whether you give it or not, it will take care of everything. It will take care of everything. Good. Now very beginning code here in this up to 10 lines assume I am selecting. I hope already explained, right? Anyone facing any difficulty here? Quick response?
No, sir.
No. Now observe here. See, first I may go to diagram because of you may understand clearly. See, I said somewhere this is the pod, right? That what about red ellipse? I may go other. I may take new diagram. New diagram. See, again I am taking this is pod. Now what happens? This is the pod. Good pod is there. Pod contain one container. You know it. This is the container. This container having which image ma? Quick response according to our scenario nginx. Nginx. This is the web server is running us. Here this nginx I want to see on the browser. I am the end user. I am the end user. I want to see here. I want to see. This is the monitor. Try to understand. This is the monitor. On the monitor, I want to access this NGNX application content. Is it okay for you? What shall I do? What shall I do? See, for your easy understanding, there I am creating one service. I am creating one service object. What is the name of the service there we took according to our notepad? What is the name of the service? NGNX service. What is the name of the pod? Try to understand terms. This is the NGNX pod. This is the NGNX pod. NGNX pod. This is the NGNX service. This is the NGNX service. See, in real time, hundreds of pods are there, hundreds of services are there. How these two can communicate with each other? This is the little bit tricky, but we can easily understand. See, what is the duty of service object? Service object will go and discovering the pod. See, according to my scenario, the service object is going and discovering the pod. You may ask me, how it will go and discovers? How it will go and discovers? See, every pod should contain label section mark, LABS, labels property, LABLS. You know, labels property. Is it okay for you? There, in the same way, every service object must having selector property. Which property, ma? Selector. Selector. Try to understand. Selector colon. There, assume. I don't know there. I didn't say app colon something XYZ. Try to understand. In the same way, in label section also, what it may be there? Quick response. App colon there XYZ. See, selector is searching for labels. Is it okay for you? Selector duty is what? Searching for labels. Which label? Selector having one key value, right? Now observe quickly. In our selector, observe what is the selector key value? App colon NGX. What is the labels key value? App colon NGNX. Even in pod also, what is the labels key value? Everybody understood, right? Yes or no? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
Yes,
okay
sir.
for you? Shall I repeat it? Hello. See
Understood.
what is the selector key value? App colon.
App.
What is the at least observe in the Padma? What is the labels key value?
Apps.
Is it
NGM.
NGNX.
matching or not? At least tell me. If it is matching, we can able to say technical word of mapping. It is going to map. Even set theory, you know, right? A tends to B. F maps A to B. F maps A to B. Assume this is the function. Assume you may think like a mathematics 1 minute. This is think one. This is F maps. F maps. Try to understand that is the service mapping with what is pod. Service is discovering pod or pod is discovering service. Quick response. Pod
Service is
Service
service
discovered.
discovery
is
part.
discovering the pod. If without service, can I able to access my pod resources on the browser? No. See, once it is giving access to, hey, you can able to access here. How it is able to access? There we are going to apply. See, ma, today I am giving the types of service types. See, simply service types. What is the first type? Anyone can guess it? Cluster IP. What is the second type? Node fourth. What is the third type? Load balancer. Balancer. What is the fourth type? External external name. 99% we may use first three only. Last one, I'll tell you the reason also. You know, Route 53, how many of you know? DNS ma. Route 53, AWS. AWS with EKS, then external name is useful. We will enter at least after 10th day, after 15th day. Cluster IP, Node port, load balancer. Today, what I am going to use, according to my theory, somewhere I used my, what about prompting statement? Which one I used, Monica? Load balancer. Load balancer. Industry 100% using load balancer only. Industry never use cluster IP. Industry never use node port. Industry uses load balancer only. Again, you will see what is the real purpose of. Anyway, somewhere see in my service type, in my service, there somewhere you may see within the specification type one property is there, right? Type colon what I specified,
Load balancer.
load balancer. You may ask me, no, I don't want load balancer. You may go for cluster IP. Whether you specify or not, even if I remove this, I am asking to you, if I remove this line, what does it mean? What is the default type here? Please respond. Cluster IP.
Cluster IP.
Whether you specify or not, default cluster IP, there is no direct use of cluster IP. We can't able to access outside the scope. If you want to see output on the browser, what you need to specify? Load balancer. Either load balancer or maybe node port.
Node
Node
port.
port. I'll tell you the reasons also. First, anyway, we'll go for load balancer because of industry specification, load balancer only. Now try to understand. First, we'll go one by one. API version, I said right. Pod belongs to version 1, service also belongs to version 1. So step 1 is clear, right? There also kind is there, here also kind is there. That kind is pod, this kind is service. Check it. In service, first letter capital S or no? Yes.
Yes, sir.
There also metadata is there. Here also metadata is there. See, for me one name is there. For you one name is there. Metadata, data about data. See, NGNX service. NGNX service, there NGNX pod. That is your Vishma. This is the naming conventions. We can give any name. Labels. Are you able to see? What is the label name we took here? App colon NGNX. App colon NGNX. Now spec. What is the type here? Load balancer. Ports. See hyphen port. Try to understand. This is nothing but service port. This is nothing but service port. This is target port. Target port. What is the target port here? 80. Try to remember two things you need to remember. I am writing here for your clarity. Container port, container port, container port must be is equal to TRGT target port. Target port. Yes or no? Please. You must remember container port must be double equal to target port. One statement. Selector, selector, selector key value, key colon value, or tell me must be equal to
Labels.
equal to labels. What brother? Labels key colon value. I hope this is the blind notation. If you remember, 50% work is finished. We may do little modification. You may not see the output. I'll do practically also. First, we'll see proper output. Then we'll go for the experiments. Till now, clear? First, I want to remove this. The extra thing I have removed. See, this is the optional. Which type of protocol you are going to use based on TCP based protocols. TCP based. This is the optional one. I am removing. At least don't confuse. What is the port name here? Service port. I'll try to change the service port after 1 minute. See control yes. I may try to save all. Then I'm going to pod example, right? Pod example. Same area only is specified. There's a kubectl, kubectl, apply, hyphen here, pod example one. Created. What does it mean? Very first time you may able to see if you run it, you may see created. Now how can I check? Kubectl, ku, kubectl, get all, hyphen all. Try to understand. What not working? Kubectl get all, or hyphen capital A. See, in k8s cluster, whatever it is running, you can able to see. But it is not the good idea, right? We require, we are going to see kubectl get pods first. Are you able to see our pod? kubectl get SVC service we created, right? Till now, anyone facing any difficulty? See, somewhere I used load balancer, right? What is the service type? Check it here. Our NGNX service, what is the service type here? Load balancer.
Load balance.
What is the default Kubernetes service? Cluster type.
Cluster A.
Within the cluster only. You never access this outside. Internal purpose only they developed, not external purpose. But we created one service. This service, our purpose is what? We need to expose outside the scope. Okay. See, you may try to give one more command, kubectl get events, get get endpoints. Try to remember. This is also very, very important statement. See, for Nginx service, how many endpoints are there? Just check it and tell me. You may see one IP address 10.1.0.33 colon 80. See, service port as well as one IP for each endpoint. See what it represents. Our service is going to communicate with how many parts? At least observe and tell me. It is communicating till now. How many parts, ma? Only one part. Part having one IP, right? Yes, sir. Part having one IP, right? It is nothing but IP. It is nothing but right. Is it okay for you? Can I able to see the output on the screen? Yes. How can we see? How can we see? Now just go to browser. Take the new tab. Localhost, enter. Welcome to HGX. Welcome to Nginx. I am providing same code for you in our what about maybe chat window. Everybody apply it. If any difficulty, ask me. Quickly do it. I am giving 3 to 5 minutes for you. There I am taking my notepad. Where is my notepad? Control A, Control C. There I am pasting on our chat window. Quickly do it. Check it. Are you able to see the code? Yes or no at least? Same code, just copy and paste. We may give one name. Try to check it first. There we'll do the experiment after. Once you got the output, again copy and paste it on the WhatsApp group. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, morning session, I'll take the class now. Evening session, Markonda sir will take. Because of evening, I'm having CA class. I will stay up to 8 in the CA. Maybe I may enter into 1:30. I may exit at 8 o'clock. And that's why I'm taking tomorrow morning. Maybe as usual, 7 to 8 only. I hope Sir is taking 7 to 8, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think, are you testing or anyone facing any cluster issue? There are many PG is there, Docker desktop is there, their EKS is there, like that we can go with multiple ways to run. If one way is not working, we may go with another way. Now, don't neglect Kubernetes for everyone. I am telling. Do the practice at least per day, 2 to 4 hours. Future will be k8s only. Remaining tools, whether you know it or you don't know. Once you sit on the interview, minimum 1 hour assume 40 minutes they will stay based on k8s only. They will ask you.
So good name English, sir.
Whatever the name you can take.
Last lo
Dot YAML.
OAM.
YAM. No, share your screen, I'll guide you. That is good. Others also will able to see. If anyone facing difficulty, share your screen. That is good. Others will know at least what are the mistakes we are able to do. I am very excited with Kubernetes. I am telling 24 by 7, you may ask any question regarding Kubernetes. I will provide assistance. Your duty is and do the practice properly.
Sir, I have saved, but I don't know that command actually.
Command, right?
Yeah.
kubectl apply. Even I am pasting that Hemant.
Okay.
Okay, kubectl apply hyphen here their file name. There I am not writing here. Simply I am giving the syntax, right? You are understanding. See, kubectl apply hyphen f represents so and so file. That is the manifest file.
Okay.
Right now. So, is it working?
Oh, that's great.
You see, now show me the output on the browser. Then only our feeling is it is working.
Sir, it is working, sir. It is created, but
Okay.
I'm getting a pop-up like Windows security. Do you want to allow public and private networks?
Yeah, give access,
Oh,
accept.
okay.
For you, HTTPS is some little problem is there. Where I think Defender is working in your system.
Yes, sir.
At the time, you may go for remove the yes, it will work for you.
Okay. Okay. NGMX created.
Are you able to see Nginx on the screen?
One second.
Browser. I'm expecting output on the browser screen. See, till now I didn't explain k8s architecture. Yes or no? Why I didn't explain means even if I explain also you may not know clearly. At least after 2 to 3 days, if I explain, your feeling is oh everything we know already. Our feeling that is my intention. I want to create like that. If anyone faces difficulty, just share your screen. Don't worry. Even don't shy because of we don't know. We are taking assistance. Like that, you try to feel it. Here, no one is expert. Even
Sir,
me also sometimes I may do mistakes. 100% I will accept that one. I never tell 100% my statements will run, but I'll try to run.
sir, I have to give the local host.
Local host, press enter. That's all. Nothing will give. Your duty is to give local host. That's
Yes,
all.
it's working.
Working?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Monica, I'm expecting your answer.
Sir, my Kubernetes is still in
Best,
starting
Oh,
stage.
cluster is not working properly. Maybe taking time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. I hope you followed right. At least I am share your screen. They will see the output at least.
Okay.
What Vishwa, what about you? I think you didn't create a cluster or cluster is already there. Now go to browser. Good hammer. Hemant, what I am trying to just open Notepad Hemant. I think our code right
Yes, sir.
there. Uh, in the service section, PORT is there, right? Ports within the ports port. Yeah, 80. PORT colon 80. Service port. I told. There give 8080. Give 8080. Recreate. Recreate means same statement. Control S. Others observe what happening here. See, sometimes even industry people they may write like this. You see it here. Apply. Yeah, press enter. See the little change. Anyone observe little change?
Uh, the pod nginx hyphen pod is unchanged, sir.
What does it mean, Hemant? Nothing is happening in part. That means there is no modifications, right? There is no update, right? Yes or
Yes.
no?
Yes.
You didn't touch. That
Yes.
is the existing one, unchanged.
Yes.
Is it okay for you?
Yes.
But in service, you did little bit modification. Agree with me?
Yes.
That's why configured. Updated means configured. Try to understand.
Oh,
Created means very first time. From second time onwards, you may see what you may see. Configured only. Now
the,
try to run. It won't run. Hemant,
no.
you may not see the output. Refresh it. Refresh. You may get page not found. This.
No.
See,
Yeah.
I think what is the service port you specified?
8080, sir.
Yeah, you need to give localhost colon 8080. You must understand that one. 8080. 8080. Localhost. See, in your internal, in your local already 8080 is there, right?
Yes, sir.
Now you may do little modification. 8082 at least. Try to modify 8082. Good. Recreate it. They are testing. No, remove it. Remaining things. Again give localhost colon 8082. Good. Run it. Go to browser.
Should do.
It's
I hope you
running.
understood the purpose of code, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Clear, Monica?
Yes,
No,
sir.
Hemant. Reopen your notepad. See, I think labels app colon nginx is that right? Assume nginx already there, right?
Yes, sir.
Labels app colon nginx. There you give nginx one very first in the
Yes, sir.
pod section.
Okay.
Just that nginx one only.
Okay.
Here come to here in where in selector you may go for nginx two.
Here, sir.
Hmm.
In the
Name matching, name not mapping. You now tell me, is it mapping? Is it matching? Or is it unmatching?
No, sir. It's not matching. That is a
See,
1 and 2.
yeah, got it right. Save it.
Yes.
Save it. Now try to create. See, both are configured. See, now understanding because
Yes.
of both areas modified, right?
Yes, sir.
Now you may ask me, sir, is it really run or not? Before entering into browser, I'll tell you a small tip.
Okay.
Kubectl get what I said there at the very beginning. Endpoints.
Endpoint.
Kubectl get endpoints. End points. Points. Now check it. Enter it. See, this is very, very, very important. As a senior professional, no need to enter into browser, no need to type something. There you no need to go. Where you can check Hemant here itself, you can check it
Yes, sir.
will really works or not.
Yes.
Endpoint is created or not quick response.
No, sir.
How can you know endpoint is? Endpoint none are able to see in your screen.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes. Why endpoint is not created? Selector is not mapping with labels. And now try to give maybe 1 or 2. That is your wish. Very beginning 1 is there. Here also replace with 1. Or maybe there 2 is there. Then replace with 2 in part section. If you do like this little modification, if you understand, concept is very simple. Otherwise, our feeling is, oh, these are the default statement. As it is, we need to type. No, we can take our wish. First, open your notepad. There, try to modify. Enter into notepad. Notepad, Hammer. Notepad.
Sorry.
There, I think in part section, NGNX1 is there, right? In
Yes.
selector section also NGNX1. Even in service labels are there. There also you need to give NGNX1. All the areas. No, that is okay. There, see, in service labels, service area labels. No, that is not a problem.
Okay, sir. In the
Within the
containers.
service,
Okay.
within the service labels, see somewhere you can label section
Yeah.
above
Yeah.
there. Yes, good. Now here also in selector. In selector, yes. Is it okay for you?
Yes.
Wherever labels are the same name, wherever selector is there, is mapping with labels.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, it is okay.
Again, endpoint is created, right?
Yes.
If you run it, you can see the output on the screen. What is the service port? 80 or maybe or 808082.
82.
Service port is 8082. Based on that only it will work. Anyone facing any difficulty till now? Today,
So,
you have seen clearly how to create a pod, how to create a service, how service is communicating with pod. After that, how can you see output on the browser? Now quickly apply in place of type load balancer hammer, in place of type cluster IP. Do it. Wherever load balancer is there, remove it, apply cluster IP. I said how to write cluster IP, right? C capital, cluster I and P capital. Good. Save it and try to run it. You can't able to see output on the browser. But it is created. Even see the endpoints. Endpoints also may create it.
okay.
Get endpoints, see,
Okay.
created, right?
Yes.
But to try to get output on the screen browser. See, copy it and take one more new tab. You may check it. Refresh. Wait. See,
No, it's not working.
no, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I may tell another way. Go further. Go there. In the what about prompt? There command run. There give curl curl space http http. No. Why you given hyphen? There is no hyphen. http colon double slash localhost colon 8082. You may try. Not working. Here
No.
C1 curl. You given I think 2 times. curl. Enter. It is not working here. 2337 could not connect to server. Okay. In Linux environment, you can able to see in Windows maybe curl is not installed properly. Maybe type curl only. You may check it. Is it really installed or not? Enter. Yeah. I think curl is not there. Maybe see, try curl help for more information. It is telling something. Okay, leave it. If it is cluster IP, we can able to see like this.
Okay.
Who will work with cluster IP? Developer. Developer. The developer never enter into browser. They can check internally. Is it okay for you? Anyway, we never use cluster IP. Now just you go for node port. Quickly apply node port. Again go to notepad. Quickly go to notepad. In place of cluster IP, give node port. Remove cluster IP. Remove cluster IP. Yes. Node port. N capital. Node. P capital. P capital. Node port. Node port. Good. Try to apply. There, try to give 80 only. Try to give 80 only. Service port. Try to give 80 only. Otherwise, you may confuse. That's why I'm telling.
Okay.
Go. Do. Save it and retest it. kubectl apply. Enter. And now quickly kubectl get SVC. kubectl. Here endpoints is not mandate, but it will create. Even check it endpoints also. Endpoint also may create. Get endpoints created, right?
Yes.
Now kubectl get SVC. Get SVC. Get SVC.
Yes.
Yes, SVC service. SVC. Enter. Now Hemant. See, after 80 colon, some number is there. There, right?
Yes, sir.
31.
3 4.
That is the node port. What is the node port value? Now again repeat it. 31.
3 4.
345. Now go to browser. Localhost colon 31345. Then only output will get 31345. Enter it.
It's working.
See, in real time, will use these port ranges? Who knows? No one knows. Or agree with me? See, this node port is the purpose is you want to see output on your local machine. Hemant, are understanding?
Yes.
In real time, we never see output on your local machine. You may see output on the browser. You may give access to entire the world. Are you agree with me? See, in real time applications are accessed by worldwide or maybe only within the computer. Quick response.
Worldwide.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. Worldwide means which is very suitable. Now tell me, cluster IP is suitable or node port is suitable. Load balancer is very powerful. Now tell me the response. Only load
Balance.
balance. Only load balance. In AWS, we need to pay little bit for each load balancer. For that, again they introduced one new concept, NGNX ingress. I think you know overlay. Somewhere we discussed it, right? Yes. Overlay network. Who will provide overlay network? NGNX ingress. At least that is the after 10th day class. Not now. But till now, I hope you know the meaning of cluster IP. Cluster IP uses it for within the cluster only. Node port is used for within the system only. Local host is used for worldwide access. Outside the scope. Outside the scope. Till now clear, ma?
Yes.
Good. Remaining things. Tomorrow morning, I may take class for at 7 to 8. Maybe evening, Markonda sir will take.
Okay.
Now, I may provide recording once again. Please check it. If any difficulty, ask. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.